graphic I have on the screen are the current odds for the NFL MVP. And I strongly disagree. Let's talk about it. For me, for a while, there has been a problem with the MVP award because the NFL currently has a hard time discerning what the award actually means. Now, we know MVP stands for most valuable player, but the most valuable player in the NFL might not actually be the best player in the NFL. What we have seen is the award shift from who is the most valuable to their team to who is the best player in the entire league. I think another inherent problem with the MVP award is naturally you're going to believe that the QB is the most valuable player on the NFL team because they are the backbone of the team. They are the brains of the team. A lot of things go through the quarterback. Naturally, they are the leader of the team. So when you think about an NFL football team, you immediately think without the brains, the operation of the team, they cannot function, and that is your quarterback. When you have an award like this, it feels like other positions aren't judged as well as the QB position is, which creates a broader problem for the MVP award. That's high-level issues. Let's talk about the actual current rankings for the MVP race. I really don't understand the argument for Josh Allen at all. He's looked good, but I can't say he's looked great. Statistically, he doesn't lead in any QB category at all. His team has a great record, but there's games where Josh Allen just has not played that great. He has not elevated that team in some games. Yes, obviously, when Josh Allen is at his best, he is one of the best quarterbacks in this league. But so far this season, besides maybe game one, I haven't seen anything from Josh Allen where I was like, he has definitively played the best football in the league. Patrick Mahomes is another one I don't really understand, mostly because the Chiefs aren't really doing that great. They're 5-4. If the playoffs started right now, they would not even be a playoff team. Yes, Patrick Mahomes has a lot of passing yards. I believe he's third. And if you combine his rushing and passing TDs, I believe he's tied with first. But the thing is, he has 5 interceptions. They aren't winning games. So I don't really understand how you can consider him a favorite for MVP. If I had to say who's my front runner for MVP, I would give it to Matthew Stafford. The Rams are currently 6-2. Matthew Stafford has 21 TDs to 2 interceptions. That's 2,100 passing yards. I don't understand how you can look at Matthew Stafford and not believe that he's the front runner for MVP. He has by far, if you just want to look at positions, to me, he has been the best quarterback in the league. He has been the most valuable player to his team. Without Matthew Stafford back there, the Rams do not look nearly as good as they have looked. I already understand what's going to go against Drake May when it comes to MVP. The biggest argument against Drake May is people are going to talk about his strength of schedule. They're going to say, well, you're getting all these stats, but you aren't really playing anybody. And that's kind of a fair criticism, but at the same time, nobody expected Drake May to be this good. Let's be honest, all right? We thought he would be pretty decent, but this level of play that he is displaying, he's playing football at an extremely high level. He looks poised in a pocket. He is slinging the ball all around. He has 17 TDs, I think. He only has 4 interceptions. Don't quote me on that. But he has looked good this season without Drake May back there at QB for the Patriots. Once again, this is why I think the most valuable player argument is really null and void, because you can make an argument for each of these players. If Drake May is not quarterback for the Patriots, do they look good? I don't believe so. How in the world is Jonathan Taylor not on this list? That to me just speaks non-ball knowledge. I don't even understand how it's remotely possible to not have Jonathan Taylor in the MVP odds. Jonathan Taylor is first in rushing yards with 895 yards. He is almost at 1,000 rushing yards, and we're only halfway through the season. He is first in rushing TDs. He is second in carries. How could you possibly look at the 7-2 Colts and believe that Jonathan Taylor is not one of the front runners for MVP. To me, he should literally be one or two. But once again, it's a QB award, which is my inherent problem with the MVP award. And another player, how is JSN not really considered in the MVP conversation? He has 58 receptions and 948 receiving yards, which is first in the NFL, and he's not even being considered in the MVP conversation right now. I think there's a lot of bias when it comes to the MVP award. I think the problem with how we cover the NFL right now is a lot of people have bias. A lot of people have their favorite players. And I think when you're a fan of somebody, you obviously want to push for them to get those awards. And I feel like there's not a lot of objective voting when it comes to the MVP right now, because I'm just looking at these rankings and I'm like, are we judging players by what they are? Or are we judging players by what they have been? Because if we're judging players currently by what they are, in what situation is Jonathan Taylor not considered an MVP? In what situation is Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen ahead of Matthew Stafford and Jonathan Taylor? And how is Drake May not in front of Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes? These are things, mind you, Drake May, and they beat Josh Allen and them. They made them look very pedestrian. So I just really have a problem with the current MVP standings. I have a problem with how we consider this award. I have a problem with how the NFL has done over the last few years with how we're actually judging this award statistically or by eye test who has been the best. And I just can't say after watching these games that Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes have been the best players in the NFL. Because quite frankly, they just haven't. Down in the comment section below, let me know who your vote gets for MVP. Who do you think has been the most valuable player? Do you have a problem with this award? I just don't like how this award caters to QBs when there's other positions on who probably deserve a look at too. But let me know in the comment section. As always, everybody, enjoy football.